Hello and welcome to a running session for Chuffing Trains. I thought today we would give the Flying Scotsman from Thompson Friends a run with a rake of Hornby Teak coaches. He is R9098 and I believe they were produced between 2005 and 2009 or thereabouts. And are fairly rare these days, although you can pick them up on eBay, but they do tend to be fairly expensive. This one is DCC fitted but does not have sound. There we go. I've added some smoke deflectors, which is part X6934. I've got a pack here. There we go. So these have been popped on just with a little bit of tacky wax, so I can easily take them off and clean it up. So there's nothing permanent there with those. And I've also added a second tender. So we've got the linear standard tender, but then I've also added the 4472, and I think this came from a special edition Flying Scotsman pack. So I've taken that and added that. I've also popped some crew in there. So with the idea being that with the smoke deflectors and the extra tender, that he's pretty similar, or becoming similar to the Flying Scotsman that's in the film The Great Race. The coaches are Hornby Teak, examples such as R4601 and 4598. These come in for a fair amount of criticism with the teak effect not being applied very well. They also have a slightly yellow appearance and the grain is not really that correct. I picked these up in a sale a few years ago and actually have the intention to weather them slightly to try and make the wood effect darker, but I haven't managed to get round to it yet. I have watched videos on YouTube where people have made the Hornby Railroad teak fairly acceptable, so I'm pretty sure I can improve these when time allows. There we go. He's pulling 4 today. As you probably noticed, I've added corridor connectors, and I do think they make quite a difference. So again, you just buy. Again, I've just got a pack. There we go. They come, and there we go, there's the connectors. So they're just simply pieces of black card or paper, so you can see there. There we go. That just expand out. And I've applied these again. I tried the tacky wax, but they didn't seem to stick, so I've just used a bit of blue tack that goes in there. But as I say, I think they make quite a nice difference when they're actually running. I've also fitted some lights, which you can't really see in this light, but I'll get it running later when it's slightly darker, so you get to see the lights. Although I did cheat actually with these, and I've used the Easy Train Tech coach lights. So these are simple to install, but then they're not cheap. I bought these a few years ago, and I tended to buy a pack whenever I visited my local model shop, so as not to notice how much I was spending. Again, there we go. These are the Train Tech coach lights. They come with the battery. And literally, you just put them into the roof of the coach. Dead easy to fit. They only take a few minutes, but as I say, they are fairly expensive. So that's the Train Tech lights that are in there. And then I've also, and again in this light it's sort of difficult to see, I've added in some people and some interiors. So as I was saying, I've added some people and I've added interiors. I don't know if you can see the blue and white flooring within there. But as I say, in the evening when you can actually see in, you can see a lot more of the detail. So the interior details to the coaches, I've used the detail sheets from LHP products, and they come They basically come in a pack like this, with all the various details, and then it's just a case of obviously going through and just cutting out and sticking in the various interiors. But as I say, I mean, some people, I think, you know, once the train starts moving, you can't see it, and obviously in this light you can't. But I do think in the evenings when it's dark and it sort of pulls into the station with the lights and with the people, it's a pretty nice effect. Right then, I think that's probably enough of me talking. We'll get the Flying Scotsman running, and we'll get some shots of him actually in motion. So I mean, if you do get a chance to purchase him, I think he certainly is a good loco to have. So here we go. I'm going to stop talking, and we'll get some footage of him. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Thomas Flying Scotsman, and goodbye until the next time.